What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Joe Smooth. I'm coming at you with a new segment here called How Strong Is. Now, this How Strong Is series is going to take characters from their respective verses whose strength in their respective verses are unknown, hard to figure out, or really iffy, and use sources from the series itself, the manga or anime or other guides or any reliable source, and try to figure out how strong the said character actually is. Now, first off, as you could probably see from the title, we'll be starting off with GT Gohan. How strong is GT Gohan? Now, for those of us that seen GT, Gohan hasn't looked very impressive. He's gotten basically beat up in every saga, besides the time where Baby took over his body and he fought Vegeta, and when he fought Goten, he was also controlled by Baby when he was normal. He's gotten beat up a lot of times and looks very insignificant compared to Goku, as almost everyone else in the series does. So most of us came to the conclusion that GT Gohan is very weak. How strong is he compared to his Z counterpart? Now, the answer is very surprising. He's actually stronger than Gohan in Z by a great deal. Why? How do I know this, even though it doesn't look like it? In the GT Perfect files, it stated that Gohan never stopped training in these years of peace. In the 15 years of peace between the Buu arc and GT, the beginning of GT, Gohan never neglected his training. He was able to balance his scholarly work along with his martial arts training. So think of it like this. Imagine Ultimate Gohan from Z, the strongest unfused character in this series, and throw in 15 years of training. Yeah, that's pretty strong. Now, a question for a lot of you, well, that a lot of you have actually, or had from before. What happened to his mystic form? Why does he continue to use Super Saiyan 1 and Super Saiyan 2? And the simple answer is, we don't know. Maybe he was able to overcome, I'm not sure the right words for this. Maybe he figured out a way to increase his power beyond mystic form with Super Saiyan 1 and 2. I have a theory right now, I'll just let you guys hear it real quick. When the Elder Kai unlocked Gohan's potential, he brought out his max potential. That was Gohan's limit right then at that time. Yes, that was Gohan's limit. But we know from this series, Dragon Ball Z, that you can break your limits, overcome your limits through training, as Goku and Vegeta do many times throughout the series. That's all they do, break their limits. So my theory right now, I'm not saying this is what happened, I'm not saying this is 100% true. Gohan, in the 15 years of training, overcame his limit, his previous limit that was in his mystic form. He was able to get further increases in power, so he was able to use Super Saiyan 1 and 2 to stack onto his mystic power, which was his base in GT. Alright, now that part was my theory. We've also seen in Battle of Gods, Resurrection F, and Dragon Ball Super that Gohan can, at least in the Battle of Gods saga / movie, he was able to go both Mystic and Super Saiyan 1. In Resurrection F, he was able to go Super Saiyan 1, and in Super, the series, is the same for both. How come he can't go Super Saiyan? I mean, he can go Mystic and Super Saiyan. This is my theory for him, which I'll get to in a different video. He had his full potential unlocked by the Elder Kai, same as Gohan in GT in his past. But Super Gohan stops training, and so to get himself to the level that his previous limit had, he needs Super Saiyan to get to that level of Mystic Ultimate Gohan. So yeah, it's two different stories. We're going to talk about GT right now. So GT Gohan is at least in his base form the same, at least stronger than Mystic Gohan from Z. And then he has a 50 times multiplier in his Super Saiyan 1 form, and his double that, or 100 times base form multiplier with Super Saiyan 2, all stacked onto his base power. Now we see that Gohan is incredibly powerful by Z standards. GT is that OP of a verse power wise. Characters like, let's say, Super Saiyan Vegeta. He was able to fight off Super Saiyan 1 Gohan and Super Saiyan Goten, whose power is also very unknown, Super Saiyan 1 Goten. He was able to fight off Gohan and Goten at the same time while they were controlled by Baby. Base Goku was able to fight off Gohan and Goten at the same time. He was able actually to beat them a lot better than Vegeta did, and Goku was in his base form. So Vegeta and Goku are also a lot more powerful than they were in Z. Now we all know that Goku was at least in his base form in GT at the level of his Super Saiyan 3 Z form, but Vegeta, I'll be doing another how strong is for GT Vegeta later, but he's a lot stronger than he was in Z as well. Now, why did Gohan look so weak in GT? Well, like I said before, GT is just that powerful of a verse. Everyone is OP in GT. So yeah, Gohan is a lot stronger than we thought. 15 years of training. So that's his base is 15 years of training added to his ultimate form, plus Super Saiyan 1 50 times multiplier, plus Super Saiyan 2, which is double that, 100 times multiplier. Yet he still looks like nothing in GT, but a powerful fighter in his own right still. Alright guys, this was my first How Strong Is video. Look forward to more in the future. I'll be getting to you guys with that versus battle video from a character from Dragon Ball Super versus a character from Dragon Ball GT later as well. Look forward to that. And as I always say guys, Joe Smooth out. Stay smooth. Peace.